my fellow viewers and subscribers? And this is Supercholatemilkshake, and, well, okay. So far, the month of scares has been kind of a disaster. I'm not exactly proud of it. I didn't get a single video up last weekend. I mean, last week? Really? Can't say last weekend. Unfortunately, I haven't been editing videos as much as I probably should be. And granted, I did get quite a few videos recorded beforehand. It's primarily the editing that's killing me. I've been having a hard time finding time because I've been spending a lot more time with my own mom, which, granted, I don't blame her for it, and technically I kind of enjoy every moment of it. But at the same time, it's been kind of hard to get time to edit my videos. Not to mention, the time at my job has also extensively gotten longer. Oh yeah, that light is killing the effect, isn't it? There we go! Now it's spooky. There we go. Now it's effectively spookier. Anyway. So, yeah. And again, the time at my work the times that I've been spending at work has been getting quite a bit longer. In fact, when it comes down to it, I was promised 6 to 2, and I've been getting off like probably about 4 to 3 o'clock, so therefore it's really cutting into the time that I have to edit some of these videos, so that's also a huge problem within itself. Another thing is that also I get sidetracked with some chores and such, which of course, you know, is something that I need to do from a day-to-day basis, but I have a hard time trying to manage it too. And granted, I really should hire an editor, because you know what, at least by then I could probably record some of the videos and do some of the things that I need to do, whilst the editor is editing some of the videos and getting paid for it. But to tell you the truth, I really don't have that much money either, and I don't really have that much passive income anyway, so, and I don't get income from my YouTube channel, so what's the point in hiring an editor, you know? That's kind of the biggest problem. Sure, I can get people to do it for free for me, but, you know, that feels kind of wrong, and I don't really want to necessarily underpay people and undervalue people because, you know, after a while they're using their own time to do videos for me, and, you know, they need to be compensated for that, you know? I mean, hopefully you understand that part. It's like, no matter which way I look at it, I'm probably not really winning here. So, yeah, like I said, the editing is probably killing me primarily on these videos. It's nothing else. The recording them is not too bad. However, one thing that hasn't happened yet, I haven't recorded any of the videos that I did, guys. Any of the games that I've gotten submitted to the Month of Scares yet. In fact, actually, I even know that there was one game that, well, not the Month of Scares, but the Scare Me Shakeless Jam. There was one game that was submitted and then immediately pulled down. I think part of the reason was because it was done during the time when Unity had this whole fee announced for anybody who downloads and plays Unity games. And granted, Unity hasn't fully retracted the fee, but they have retracted the fee. They're still scumbags, nonetheless. And that was such a dirty move done by them that, honestly, I really don't think anybody's going to be using Unity as a solid game engine ever again. That's why I go for Unreal, that's why I would suggest Unreal, Godot, heck, I would even suggest Game Maker before I suggest Unity, because those engines at least have been honest so far. Hopefully they don't follow the same trend. If not, then in that case, I'm really happy I'm making my own engine, because then, of course, at least in that case, guess what? I can't do a stupid policy like that. Whoopee! But anyway, the primary point is that basically, yeah, I am trying to get some of these videos up as fast as I can. I'm trying to edit them as fast as I can because, you know what, I haven't been able to find the time to edit them within the past couple of months. And granted, that was the biggest problem. That's kind of the big thing right there, because actually I wanted to do most of the recording in August, and yes, most of the recording did get done in August, but most of the editing did not happen in September like I thought I did, because instead, like I said, my time ended up getting more sucked up by work. When I ended up having to work up till 4, then of course my parents pushed me into trying to getting another job. It hasn't gone through yet, and honestly I don't want to make it go through either because, well, let's face it, I mean, even if they want to hire me, I don't really necessarily want to go through with it yet because with the current job that I'm currently working, and the fact that they're kind of and the fact that the hours have been a little bit more dishonest on the schedule side of things, and I end up having to work up till like 4 o'clock in the frickin' afternoon from like 6 a.m. in the morning, or sometimes past 4 o'clock, or up to 5 o'clock from 9 a.m., it's getting kind of hard to find time to do the things that I kind of want to do, along with also trying to spend a little bit of time with my mom and trying to spend a little bit of time with my family and, you know, all that other stuff. This is just kind of piling on to each other, as you can clearly tell. I'm taking way too much of an endeavor here, but at the same time, I don't really necessarily want to call off the month of scares because I have so much freaking fun with it. And again, it's kind of hard. I mean, I guess another thing that is also kind of killing me is depression and anxiety, but, you know, those kind of go without saying. Because, let's face it, it will always kind of sneak up on you and try to kill you and try to ruin you and ruin your sleep schedules and patterns and all that other stuff. And really, it's not healthy for you. But I'm trying to do whatever I can to make whatever I got work. And it hasn't necessarily fully worked, but it's not too bad. I mean, it hasn't been necessarily the worst thing that I've ever done. This isn't necessarily the worst thing that I've ever done. And honestly, granted, it's probably aiming to be more like a 2019 style of month of scares, where granted, it's not great, but it's not bad either. I'm going to be trying to focusing on the stuff that I can get finished and the stuff that I can't get finished. And I'm also going to be spending a little bit of time on some of the things that I also kind of want to do too. And I kind of want to make 2010, the next year, 2024, the big year, because that's the 10th year for the month of scares. Which is kind of weird, considering that it started in 2015, but oh well. I guess that is what it is. I don't know why I have 10 different shakes, but oh well. I guess that means that I have been on for 10 years. But anyway, for as big as it is, yeah, I'm trying to work on some of the stuff as fast as I possibly can, trying to get it submitted as fast as I possibly can, and you know, there's quite a few things that are getting in the way. So as far as I know, yeah, it's been a little bit of a headache. I've been trying to micromanage myself and trying to build myself up and trying to juggle everything around as much as I possibly can. But hey, look, I'm going to try and get some of these videos up as soon as I can. I'm going to try to get to the point where at least I'm trying to get at least one video up every day for the month of scares, because again, there's still a lot that I want to do, even if it's within the span of a month. So anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments down below, and hey, if you're new here, please be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. This is Superchocolatemilkshake, signing off.